The 6 traits of an unforgettable man. Have you ever noticed how some men fade from a woman's memory almost instantly, while others linger in her thoughts for years? It's not about looks. It's not about how funny he was. It's about how he made her feel. Most men move through life reactively, chasing approval, trying to impress, over-explaining, hoping to be chosen. But a stoic man moves differently. He doesn't perform, he simply is. That quiet confidence is what stays with her long after he's gone. When a man leads from inner strength rather than insecurity, he becomes rare. And rare men are never forgotten. Let's go deeper into the 6 traits that make a man unforgettable. 1. She never forgets the man who controls his emotions. Most men lose control the moment they feel rejected or disrespected. They argue, raise their voices, or try to prove themselves. A stoic man does the opposite. He breathes, he observes, and he responds with calm precision. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this, and you'll find strength." A man who lives by that truth becomes unshakable. Imagine she says something sharp, trying to provoke you. Instead of reacting, you stay composed. You smile slightly and say, "I understand." Then you move on. That calm hits differently, because emotional control equals safety. And every woman remembers the man who made her feel safe, not through dominance, but through peace. 2, she never forgets the man who listens more than he speaks. In a world where everyone's shouting to be heard, the man who listens stands out. A stoic man doesn't just hear words, he listens for meaning. When she talks, he's not waiting for his turn to respond. He's simply present. That kind of presence says, "You matter enough for me to be silent." And you know that silence speaks louder than any clever line ever could. Because when she feels truly understood, her heart associates that stillness with warmth, safety, and respect. That's how emotional bonds are built. Not by talking, but by listening. 3, she never forgets the man who walks away in peace. Endings reveal a man's character. Most men beg, argue, or try to force closure when rejected. A stoic man simply says, "I wish you well," and walks away. No anger, no drama, no revenge, because his worth isn't tied to any outcome. That kind of peace is powerful. She expected chaos, but saw composure. She expected emotion, but found mastery. And that moment, well, it replays in her mind. He didn't chase. He let go. That quiet dignity earns respect she can't explain. Walking away isn't weakness. It's proof you belong to yourself. Few men ever reach that level of strength. 4, she never forgets the man who lives for a mission greater than her. A stoic man's life doesn't revolve around anyone. It revolves around purpose. He wakes up with goals, builds something meaningful, and grows every day. When she realizes you don't drop everything for attention, that your mission comes first, she respects you more. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be willing to be thought foolish or stupid. Your path won't always make sense to others, but it gives your life structure, direction, and meaning." Women are drawn to men with direction because direction equals certainty, and certainty feels safe. When you're focused, she knows she can't distract you. And ironically, that's when you become most attractive, because she sees your life is already full, and she must earn her place in it. She never forgets the man whose presence brings calm, not chaos. Excitement fades, passion fades. But you know, calm endures. Most relationships crumble because they're built on emotional highs, jealousy, tension, drama. A stoic man brings balance. His presence feels like a deep breath after a long day. When she's with him, she feels grounded, free to relax and be herself. And that's when she begins to associate your presence with peace. And once a woman connects you with peace, she never forgets you, because peace is rare, and people never forget where they found it. She never forgets the man who forgives silently. Forgiveness isn't weakness, it's strength. When you forgive, you're not saying what you did is fine. You're saying you no longer have power over me. A stoic man doesn't gossip or seek revenge. He lets time reveal the truth, because bitterness only poisons the soul. And when she sees you've let go without resentment, she feels something profound, respect, because forgiveness takes strength most people don't have. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike your enemy." That's the essence of Stoicism, mastering yourself instead of trying to control others. The essence of an unforgettable man. A woman never forgets the man who stays calm under pressure, listens with presence, walks away in peace, lives with purpose, radiates calm, and forgives without bitterness. An unforgettable man isn't the loudest in the room. He's the one who carries quiet strength, centered no matter what happens. His confidence doesn't come from validation, but from virtue. He doesn't try to control how others see him, only how he shows up. That's what makes him unforgettable. Because long after the messages fade and the emotions settle, she'll still remember the man who didn't lose himself trying to win her. She'll remember the one who chose peace over pride, purpose over attention, and wisdom over reaction. If this message resonates with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you've made it to the end, comment, "I finished the lesson." I'd love to know who truly walks this path with discipline. Until next time, stay grounded, stay calm, and walk your path with quiet confidence.